Welcome, my work from home people. All right, so today's little work break breather. Take a moment to move back away from the screen. Find a tall spine, root the feet down into the earth, and close the eyes. Bring the hands up to the eyebrows and gently start to give yourself a little massage, bringing the fingertips towards the center of the eyebrows and then running along the eyebrows outward. Bringing them to the center, following the eyebrows, just releasing this area which often becomes tight, tense, consciously letting it go, right? With a little help from the fingers. Let the hands drift, fingertips over to the temples. Begin to massage in small little circles with the eyes staying closed. Breathing in a way that feels nourishing on the in and the out. Let the fingers drip down to the jaw, where the bottom jaw and the top jaw meets. Oftentimes another place that also becomes tense. I want you to begin to do little small circular movements in one direction and then the other. Allowing there to be a space between the bottom and top jaw as you do this. And then release the hands, bring the palms together and start to rub the hands together like so. Friction, right? Building up heat. And once you have a nice build up, I want you to take those palms and bring them over the eyes. So cup the eyes and block out all of the light so that if you open the eyes, there's no light to be seen. It's complete darkness. Allow the warmth to sink into the eyes, giving them a break. They work for us constantly. Breathe fully and completely here, both on the in and the out breath, slowing the breath down. Keeping the eyes closed, releasing the hands down, palms up, and just sitting now for a moment. And notice perhaps any shifts from when we first started this time, this little break together to now. And it hasn't been that long, but perhaps there's already been a shift. Last week, I taught 3-part breath. Today, I'm going to teach square breathing, which is another breathing exercise that you can take with you for stressful times. The way that it works is that we're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold the exhale for a count of 4. If at any point the breath retention causes more stress or anxiety, just let it go and breathe fully. Close the mouth, deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have the pattern, stay with it. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Anytime you lose your focus, just come back. On your next exhale and your hold of the next exhale, just release the counting and let the breath return to a natural rhythm. And then be with that experience. We're going to give the neck some love. Drop the chin down into the chest. On an inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. As you do this, you're going to keep rolling the neck just in forward half circles. You're going to keep the breath as the guide, the seat rooting down, and the rest of the spine tall. So the belly is pulling in and up a bit so your center body's strong. I picked us an intention card during breathing. My fearless freedom lights up the world. It brings a smile to my face to think about each person's individual fearless freedom lighting up the world. Allowing ourselves to be who we are, right? Without fear or judgment. Roll the right ear to the right shoulder. This is the last round. Left ear. Settling into stillness. Bringing the hands behind the head and then assisting the head with a little bit of rotation just to explore any tight spots. Find stillness. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Hands press on the thighs. Inhale, shoulders come up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, roll back and down. As you do this, imagine yourself standing in your power with fearless freedom. And from this place, you have this light that shines from the eyes, shines from your smile, shines from your energetic heart space. And when we connect to this part in ourselves, that's our center, that's our highest self with the capital S. Last one. Let the shoulders drop down and back. Be here for a moment. Let's show our wrists some love. So you're going to bring your hands out in front of you. And you're going to flex, pulling the fingers towards you and points. Inhale, exhale. Moving very slowly and mindfully, right? The hands and the wrists doing a lot of work for us in these typing situations on laptops. Perhaps not the best, most supportive things and lots of repetitive movement, so it's important to take these pauses to show ourselves love, to know that the only way that we can show up with fearless freedom from our center is if we take care of ourselves, right? We have to take care. Now, have the fingers staying pointed down, bring the backs of the hands towards one another and softly let the elbows drop. Breathe. Breathe in a way that helps you to get into any little tight spaces. And then release. Bring the palms together. And then we're going to start to roll the wrists. So keeping the base of the wrist attached and then starting this rolling sensation. Getting a little creative and just noticing what you notice. If anything that I offer you doesn't feel safe and you can't do it, that's okay, right? You'll just pause and be with your breath. Start to do this the other way. Only do what is okay and safe for you in your body. Think of me as a guide, but you have an internal compass, internal wisdom. When you're connected to your center, that's the voice you hear, your wisdom body. Release, shake those wrists out. All right, so let's do some spinal movements. On an inhale, your arms are going to go wide. You're going to tilt the pelvis, reach the heart, raise the gaze. Exhale, curl around, right arm over left, hug opposite shoulders, cat the back. Inhale, open it up, look up. Exhale, curl around, left arm over right. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, round, right arm over left. Continue to move with your breath. Fearless freedom. How do we find fearless freedom? We do it by getting out of our thinking minds, getting into our bodies, getting into modes of self-care and self-love. Self-care is not selfish, it's mandatory. What good would we be to anybody if we were tight messes, tight, rigid messes, right? We need to be open and spacious. Last one. Bring it back, open heart, tall spine. Exhale, twist the torso to the right. Right hand back behind you, left hand on that right thigh. Each inhale gets a little bit taller through the spine. Each exhale a little bit deeper in the twist. Your feet are rooted, but keep lightness in your toe tips. Be with the breath. Be in this moment, this gift to yourself of taking a little pause. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the left. It's when we take these pauses to find our centered space that we show up as a more complete, more peaceful version of ourselves. Right? When we don't take time to pause, we're reactive, we are stressed, we are anxious. But yoga invites us to be the calm in the chaos, finding peace from within. Bring it through center. Bring yourself up onto your feet. I'm going to bring you into... Terrible. I'm going to bring you... I'm so sorry. All right. I'm going to bring you into a side sway. So have your feet be hips distance apart. Inhale, left arm extends up tall. Exhale, right fingertips extend down. You're going to take a side sway to the right. Feel so much length in your torso. You don't worry about how far you go over, but you keep lots of length. Each inhale, you get a little taller. Each exhale, you get a little deeper. Inhale through center, reach it up. Exhale, left fingers reach down, side sway to the left. Inhale through center, reach up tall. Exhale, come back, mountain pose. So a tall, steady mountain stands. Stand strong no matter what storms or no matter what chaos is around it, right? Mountain is steady, peaceful. We're going to come into a balanced pose because it's a practice of presence. Shift the weight to the right leg, bend the left knee, bring the left foot anywhere along the inside of that right leg. And I invite you today to bring your hands to your heart. Soft, steady gaze in front. Knowing that when we do balance poses, we will sway a bit. Notice any internal dialogue, any judging, and see if you can just soften around that. Let it go. And just come back to your breath. Slowly begin to release that leg. Set the tree up for the other side. Left leg long, right knee bends, right foot anywhere along the inside of that left leg. Perhaps you just switch which hand is in front of the other, coming back to this peaceful place. This mountain energy of the calm in the chaos, the eye of the storm. Showing up with fearless freedom, shining lights. Slowly release from that tree. Bring your hands to your low back, pull your shoulder blades together. Soften those knees, inhale, begin to press the hips, peel the heart, raise the gaze to where the wall and the ceiling meet, and be here. Sitting at computers closes off the heart space often. Give yourself a moment to open it up. And then bring it back through center. And now I want you to take a moment and just move freely. Free for movement. So I'm not going to direct you what to do, but I want you to begin to get into your body. Right? Be in the body. Notice what's happening in it today. What little stretches you might need to bring more ease, more fluidity to yourself, right? Giving yourself this gift of tuning in, loving yourself. And then you will move your way back to seated. And take a moment and just integrate that experience. What was it like for you? And then come back to your square breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold the exhale for 4. Guide yourself through this. Allow this to be your last round. My fearless freedom lights up the world. I invite you to be you, wholly and completely, free from the worry of judgment or expectation, but moving from a place that lights you up. And if you have a hard time with that, perhaps taking more of these little breaks and pauses will help you to find that freedom for yourself. Namaste. Thank you for practicing.